An attorney for InfoWars founder Alex Jones has been suspended from practicing law for 6 months after a judge determined he gave Sandy Hook families confidential medical records to people who weren't authorized to have them. Norman Pettis represented Jones in a defamation case in Connecticut brought by several families of the victims of the Sandy Hook shooting. The 2012 shooting at Sandy Hook Elementary School left 26 people, including 20 children, dead. Barbara Bellis, a Superior Court judge in Connecticut, ruled on Thursday that Pettis acted knowingly and intentionally in disregard of his obligation to respect a protective order from the court that designated the Sandy Hook family's medical and mental health records as confidential. The family's medical records were reportedly passed to several other people connected to Jones's various legal battles who were not authorized to access the documents. The Connecticut's plaintiff's sensitive information, which should have been safeguarded and which was also protected by the court order, was carelessly passed around from one unauthorized individual to another without regard for the protective order and with no effort to safeguard Connecticut plaintiff's sensitive confidential documents, Bella said in her decision. She added that given Pettis's extensive experience practicing law in Connecticut for nearly 30 years, there is no acceptable excuse for his misconduct. Jones, who spread false information about that the shooting was a hoax, was ordered to pay 1.5 billion in damages to the Sandy Hook families in the Connecticut case. The InfoWars founder was also ordered to pay another 50 million in damages to the parents of a Sandy Hook victim in a separate defamation case. So am I surprised that Alex Jones' lawyer was just as scummy as he was? Not really. The thing I've come to understand about attorneys and the different people involved with the legal profession is that whoever they represent, generally speaking, you can find them to participate in actions that are either in support or of some similar stature to the person they're defending. So, for example, what does Jones do? Jones goes around and says this shooting was a hoax, talking about paid actors, just complete nonsense, right? And disrespectful to the families. What does Pettis do? He goes around and gives these medical and mental health records to unauthorized people, right? To people who have no reason seeing this stuff whatsoever, and it's done to be, for whatever. Maybe there was a financial incentive, whatever the reasons were. It's also disrespectful to the family because it's being shared around like a prop for the amusement or wonder of the various individuals that are getting it. So what I'm conveying here is you can look at what Pettis did and look at what Jones did before that and see a general theme of disrespect towards the families of the Sandy Hook shooting because they never cared about what happened over there or what the truth was. Um, they're just trying to enrich themselves or draw attention to themselves in whatever way possible. And maybe Pettis is such a disgusting person as to actually, think he's like doing something or getting some kind of recognition from spreading personal material like that around. So I'm glad that they're getting their punishments.